I've once with men's I've been on TikTok. This is the first time I've ever reviewed a little golden book because there's never really one really for me. But now they made a biography one for BTS, so I got the BTS one from Barnes & Noble to let people know that you can find it at Walmart, Target, Barnes & Noble, but Barnes & Noble is the only place I found it at. The art, whoever did the art, like, he sung Park did a really good job making them kind of look like the actual members of BTS. Like, you can kind of see it in Jin and Suga's face that it actually looks like they actually made them look like BTS. On the back, it shows the Rihanna, the Beatles, the Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga hairstyles. Blackpink has one. Oh, now I gotta look for that Blackpink one. Oh, man, now I gotta look for... I've seen the BG one, I've seen Zendaya, I've seen practically all of them but Rihanna. But I've not seen Blackpink one. So now I got BTS, well, now I got Blackpink one. Well, this thing is, this is really, like, hard to open. Like, I don't want to open it, but at the same time, it's a book. Books are meant to be opened, but... See, now I'm giving it the crease. Now I'm giving it the book crease. But that's what it's meant to. This little golden book belongs to. And then there's this, like, BTS art right here. And BTS colored in purple glitter. Alright. We're gonna be doing a little story time. It says RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook are BTS, the biggest pop group in the world. The 7-member band from South Korea was created by the company Big Hit Entertainment in 2010. Big Hit began holding auditions throughout the country looking for their future stars, and by 2012, the final members of BTS have been selected. Okay. Kim Namjoon, now known as RM, was born on September 12th. In the first group. What? Sorry about that. My brother was bothering me, and I needed to talk to him. So let's get back to RM. It says in the first grade, he started watching documentaries about hip hop artists and rappers like Nas and Eminem. RM also liked writing poetry. Some of his poems have been turned into songs. He auditioned into Big Hit in 2010 and was the first one picked to join BTS. RM is also the group's leader. Oh, they're not going to mention, he learned English from friends. All the little kids aren't going to notice. This is made for little kids. Sorry. Is that really how you spell Jin's name? Did they really spell his name correctly? I wonder. Is that how you say Seokjin? Kim Seokjin, known as Jin, was born on December 4th, 1992. While in college, Jin studied acting and developed an interest in music. One day, he was spotted by a Big Hit talent scout while walking down the street. The scout noticed his handsome looks and soon discovered his talent for singing and dancing. Oh, is that true? Oh, look at that handsome man walking down the street. Okay. Min Yoongi, who would become Suga, was born on March 9th, 1993. He began writing music when he was 12 years old, and by the time he was 17, he was earning money as a songwriter. He also began performing as a rapper. He came up with the stage name Suga by using the first 2 syllables of the words shooting guard. I never knew that, and I've been a fan since 2017. The position he played on his high school basketball team. I guess that's why his name is Suga. I never knew that. J-Hope was born Jung Ho-seok on February 18th, 1994. At the age of 10, he was the youngest student to join the Gwangju Music Academy. As a teenager, he won first place in the national dance competition. After signing with Big Hit, the skilled hip-hop dancer learned how to rap. J-Hope chose his stage name to be a source of hope for his fans and bandmates. Wow. Park Jimin was born on October 13th, 1995. Jimin's love for dance started after he joined an after-school breakdancing club. He went on to study comment put. Sorry, I'm trying to read that. Contemporary. There we go. Contemporary dance in high school. One of his teachers suggested he audition for an entertainment company. That led Jimin to Big Hit. After joining the company, he also developed his talent for singing. Okay. Jimin. V was born Kim Tae-hyung on December 30th, 1995. While singing in his elementary school talent show, V realized he wanted to become a professional performer. He learned how to play the saxophone, and later took dance lessons. When Big Hit held auditions in his city, V went just to support a friend who was trying out, but then they asked V to try out too, and he got picked. Wow, what about your friend? Look at that ridiculous art of debut BTS. Okay. Jungkook was born September 1st, 1997. As a child, Jungkook excelled in sports and art, but also wanted to become a singer. In 2011, after auditioning for a talent show, Jungkook received offers from 7 entertainment companies, including Big Hit. Jungkook chose the sound of Big Hit because he was so impressed with RM's rap skills. Wow. Okay, the 7 boys lived together in a one-room dormitory while preparing for their debut as a music group. They spent as many as 14 hours a day practicing hip-hop and rap and hip-hop dancing and writing songs for their album. With a shared goal in mind, they encouraged and supported each other and became good friends as well as a team. BTS began connecting with their fans online months before their first public appearance as a group. They would talk openly into the camera about what was happening in their lives. Jin posted photos of himself cooking in the dorm, and Jimin shared videos of his dance practices. V was kept as a secret member to add an extra level of interest to their upcoming debut. He was revealed to the public in a stunning photograph on June 3rd, 2013. As they continued to share their lives, they gained more and more fans. BTS's fans would soon become known as ARMY. Wow. Okay. I wonder if any of this is if half of this is true. Man, they're mentioning M Countdown in a kid's book? Wow. Okay, on June 13th, 2013, the day after the release of the first album, Too Cool for School, BTS debuted on the South Korean TV show M Countdown. They performed the songs We Are Bulletproof Part 2 and No More Dream. The audience loved their amazing singing, rapping, and spectacular hip-hop dancing. The art is so interesting. Some people said the group wouldn't succeed because Big Hit was a small company that didn't have much money to promote them, but that didn't stop BTS. They practiced and wrote music about what was happening in their lives and struggles facing young people. Their hard work paid off. By early 2014, they had been awarded Best New Artist by 3 major award shows in South Korea. And that was just the beginning. BTS would go on to win hundreds of awards. Now that looks like a real image of Jin. I'm shocked by that. Later that year, they traveled to California to take part in a Korean reality show called American Hustle Life. I heard of American Hustle Life. I've seen clips from American Hustle Life because back when I got into BTS back in 2017, those clips were going around because there were some funny scenes from that show. But let's get back to it. The goal was for BTS to learn about American hip-hop culture from famous hip-hop artists through a series of assignments. One task was to hold a free concert. Jimin, V, and Jungkook handed out flyers asking people to please come to our concert. About 200 people came. Wow. Oh, the DNA art. DNA was my era. 2017 era, that was my era. BTS became more popular with the songs such as Dope, Run, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and Spring Day. Their music began to include pop sounds in addition to hip-hop. In 2017, they were the first American artist invited to the American Music Awards. And that was around the time I became a fan. But I became a fan in July when Love Yourself, Her came out in September of 2017. They were greeted by adoring fans, performed their newest song, DNA, to a cheering crowd. The music video for DNA would go on to receive over 1 billion views on YouTube, with over 6 million comments praising BTS for their iconic song. In 2017, BTS teamed up with UNICEF to the Love Yourself campaign, inspiring young people to improve their lives by loving themselves. BTS would later spoke at the General Assembly of the United Nations. The RM urged world leaders and fans around the world to not only love themselves but to speak for themselves. BTS asks everyone to tell their story and be proud of who they are. BTS continued to release albums and try new things with the music and performances. They combined Korean instruments with African rhythms and electronic music to create the global sound of their hit song Idol. And those are supposed to be the idol suits. From small gatherings with dozens of fans in South Korea to a free concert in the United States for a few hundred people performing at a sold-out stadiums around the world, BTS has become more popular than anyone could have imagined. Those are supposed to be army bombs in the art. They sold over 25 Guinness World Records, hold over 25 Guinness World Records, have sold more than 40 million physical albums, and are the first group since the Beatles to have 3 #1 albums in less than a year. As RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook become successful artists, they also become a family. They bonded with each other through their struggles and achievements and share their lives with their faithful fans. ARMY. BTS's music continues to bring joy to people around the world. What will they do next? The best is yet to come. That was actually a lyric from one of the songs, but that's also the looks like the Love Yourself art. But yeah, that was the little golden book for BTS. If you want to get this, go to Barnes & Noble, Target, or Walmart. But you're lucky enough to find this in the Barnes & Noble Kids section.